What's cracking, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place on the whole planet for music reactions. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
Just for you creeps and weirdos. Tell them what we're listening to today, Diamond Don Juan.
So today we are listening to Radiohead, Creep.
That's right. And you said this is your favorite song of all time, right?
I said that you will probably identify with the song. You'll probably hear the song and be like, oh, he's just like me for real. Said it was going to be your favorite song.
But you did say that you really...
Because every time, I mean, he's the definition of scaring the hoes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do scare
when
the
they come
hoes.
into the office, they're like, oh, they jump every time they see him.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, actually. But no, I mean, I've never really...
I'm kidding. He's a Casanova with the ladies. I mean, really, they just give him...
Yeah, they walk out like a slug, just
sliding, just gliding on a like the Silver Surfer. Just you know, it's just,
juices.
It's like a slip and slide.
Oh God, we are weird, man. But hey,
we creeps, a couple 1-2 creeps. I mean, what better way to start this than a couple creepy dudes being creepy?
And if this is your first time on the channel, man, just know that we have a good time. We're not like these other boring ass reaction channels that are just, you know, pandering. We have a good time.
Yeah, this isn't Kung Fu Pander over here.
Yeah.
If you want that, go somewhere else. But honestly, have you ever heard this song? Are you aware of it?
I've heard it to an extent.
Like, you're familiar with the chorus. Like, we have these conversations before we start. And I, you know, typically do this thing where I'm like, really? You've never listened to the whole song all the way through? He's like, no, daddy, I haven't.
Shut the hell up.
So
but no, I really
like,
haven't.
bro.
And I've never seen the video. So I'm actually intrigued on this one.
Yeah, let's dive in.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
God, this is like our anthem, dude. This is like our anthem, dude.
Our anthem?
Yeah. Were you a popular kid in school?
I don't know if I would say I was like popular. I've always been outgoing and social. So I always had like a pretty big like friend group of like varying different, you know, people. I'd hang out with like the stoners and like the hip hop kids and the skater kids. So like I was a little social butterfly.
But never the hoes.
No, I did all right with the ladies.
Okay.
But I will say that, like, I feel like every man to a certain extent can identify with this. I was going to ask you because I've definitely, like, you know, had that feeling of like walking up to a group of girls and being like, you know, you finally get the courage, like, you know, whether you're out at a bar or something, you see the cute girl in the corner with her friends and you're like, fucking, I'm going to go do it. You know, I'm going to go talk to her, walk over there. You're like, hey, you know, I just want to introduce myself. And get that look of like, why? Who are you? How dare you come talk to me?
Well, you mean when they're like looking down?
Yeah.
What'd you say, little boy?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I feel like anybody can relate to the song because everybody, no matter who you are, has had that like time of insecurity, you know,
Absolutely.
when you're around new people or around whatever. So yeah, you know, I can relate to the song to an extent, and I think it's a banger though. How it hit right there.
Oh, that guitar riff is just so nasty. That
Yeah, that one, dude. That was sick. All right, let's get back into it.
This might be the one. This might be the reaction where I reach over and strangle you live on camera.
Do it, dude. I don't care if it hurts. Choke me, dude.
I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy.
Damn, this is a banger, dude. I kind of forgot how big of a banger this song was.
Yeah, it's an absolute banger. I mean, it definitely, touches that insecurity, like you were saying. I think that everybody, feels at some point in their life. We've all been there. We've all had that feeling of like,
Does this touch your insecurity?
I'm trying to be serious. Can you
Is this
just,
touching you right in your small little wiener?
can we not have a moment of vulnerability here?
Yeah, no, absolutely we can. Yeah. I'm trying to get it together.
I don't know why, of all of the reactions, that this is the one you decide to clown on.
What do you mean?
But
I
I'm
clown
trying
on
to
the
have
reactions all
an
the time?
actual moment
Okay, let's have an actual
with the
moment.
people here.
Okay, okay.
When did you finally become secure in yourself? Do you feel like you're finally there?
I think that it's a constant battle of where you think you should be,
Mhm.
where you are, especially when you're around new people. I think, but it's not necessarily like I feel like no one's ever going to be fully 100% secure, because that's the
Mhm.
thing about life. You get thrown curveballs all the time, but just be learning to be able to accept situations and accept yourself more, I think is super important. And I think yeah, I mean, I think it's still something that I still struggle with here and there.
Yeah, I feel like when I was around your age is when it really started coming together more so, of being like settling into myself and not being so judgmental of myself, right? But even like, today, sometimes I'll think about like myself and be like, oh, I should be further along in life. I should have more, as they say, comparison is the thief of joy. So it's like I'll start comparing myself to other people and where I should be. But, that's the thing about this song. I think it's so great because it does like kind of talk about that, feeling of wanting to be more, of like wanting to be special. Like I want the perfect body. I want the perfect soul. And like more than ever, like when this song was written in the 90s, like, I mean, we didn't have social media or anything like that. And I feel like it's even more relevant today because now it's like we're bombarded with like literal, the perfect image that's not even real. It's like I took 100 pictures, and finally got one that was like the perfect picture at the right angle. Then I threw a filter on it. And now I'm going to blast that out to the public. And it's like, that's what we're looking at, is like, oh, this is the comparison of what, I should be. And so, yeah, I just think it's such a great song that's still relevant.
So in other words, you're a creep. All right, let's get into it.
Whatever you want, you're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
I bet that guy's fun at parties. Just kidding, but yeah. I mean, I know we touched a little bit on insecurities and stuff like that, but I mean, if you ever felt like when you're kind of around a girl that you just know is like so much better than you, or could do so much better than you, and you're like you just want that girl, and you just feel like a fucking creep, like a loser. Have you ever been in that situation?
No.
Never. So not every Sunday afternoon when the two. Just kidding.
When the two foreign models come in here
Yeah.
and talk about all the guys that they're dating that are literally like baller status,
That are buying
that are flying them out,
$50,000 rings and shit.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Just for an opportunity to sit across the table from them. No, I've never felt like a creep.
You've never felt like, but I mean, like not even like a creep.
No, of course, yes, of course. Like I've dated girls that I felt like were out of my league. That's kind of what I'm talking about, is that I've like been in that situation where I've like dated girls where I'm like, oh, I can't believe that she went on a date with me. And like, I want her to miss me, or says something to that degree. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm not around, you know what I mean? It's like having that like feeling of like, I'm putting this person on a pedestal. Like I wish that they saw me, or I hope they see me in the same light, and not feeling like adequate.
Were you the one who told me the story? I'm so sorry for interrupting you, but you told me a story about that you hooked up with the girl, right? And you were laying in bed and she started crying immediately after.
Yes.
Did you feel like a creep then?
No, I mean, we had both gone through a breakup recently. Like we both had gone through a breakup with somebody that we had been dating for years. And we were, we both were like crying in each other's arms. It was like one of the most pathetic moments of my life. I'm glad you could get a laugh out of it. But it was literally like we both knew what was happening. We were both like going through a breakup, you know what I mean, with people that we had been with for years. Like she'd been with her boyfriend for years. I'd been with my girlfriend for years. And we were using each other at a rebound. And then, I busted a nut on her cross back tattoo and immediately felt guilty. I was like, oh God. And then she started crying. I started crying. She's like, I miss him. I was like, I miss her. We held each other and cried.
I don't know. That would make me feel like
I didn't feel great. I'm going to be honest. It didn't make me feel good. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah. She started crying after. That's insane. I've had some crazy shit.
I share these like moments of vulnerability with you, and then you bring it up to laugh at me. To laugh at me.
I mean,
not just like the two of us, like you bring it up in front of them.
If it makes you feel any better, okay, guys, if you are sensitive and you don't find our humor funny, go ahead and get off this video right now, because what I'm about to say next, you're really not gonna like. But if it makes
Continue.
If it makes you feel any better, like there's something that I've done multiple times in my life.
Okay.
And when I say multiple, I mean like I couldn't count, easily more than 10, 15. Whenever I'm like hooking up with a girl, she's like, oh, I'm on my period. I just go for it. I go to town. And the amount of times I've done that. And
go down on them?
There's been a couple times where it's happened, but definitely like just go for it anyways. Just go and just get completely covered in
so you like the taste of copper?
In blood, just covered in it. And the amount of times that when I'm done, I feel like a fucking just a creep and a weirdo. I mean, it happens every time. And the truth is I'll keep doing it. So I know something's wrong with me, but.
I thought we were going to go down a totally different road, and now I'm just disgusted. But since you brought it up, remember I told you that I have an uncle that went by the name of Filthy Phil?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know when was the appropriate time to tell this story, but I'll tell it now. So I have an uncle that was like a biker, went to prison, my mom's side of the family, they were involved with like biker gangs, the Sons of Silence and stuff. So I have this whole, side of the family that's like, outlaw bikers. I used to work construction with them, like Black Pegasus Rob and I worked construction with them. And so one day I never knew why they call him Filthy Phil. So we're like, hey, how did you get the nickname Filthy Phil? And he's like, oh, I was at a bar one time and I met this chick there and I took her into the bathroom and, we're going to town. I went down on her. I come back out and everybody's like, dude, what happened? And he's like, what do you mean? They're like, what happened? Did you get into a fight?
And it's
They're like, why is your face all bloody? And he looks in the mirror and his beard is just encrusted with blood. And so he got the nickname Filthy Phil.
Damn, there's worse ways to get a nickname, Filthy Phil.
Yeah, but that's very fitting,
I thought it was going to be poop related.
No.
Well,
You're disgusting.
thank you for tuning in, guys. Hey, man, like I said, we're not like these other channels. We're just
Hey,
say whatever the hell we
apparently
want.
he saw it creep, and I was like, hey, let's take a moment to be vulnerable and talk about those times where we felt insecure. And he was like, no, I want to go full creep mode and just creep everybody out and gross everybody out. And I think that you've accomplished that. So thank you.
You're welcome. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on this journey of being creeps and weirdos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't wait till later. Subscribe right now.
That's right. We will see you on the next one.
Maybe, hopefully.
Peace.